Over the past few weeks or days, there has been clashes between the Barakashis as well as also Tungwarara, and Barakashis seemingly King Tungwarara over his stance to shut the mouth of Rutendo Matinyarara through a payment of 200,000 United States dollars, saying Rutendo Matinyarara should not have been paid that money because he was insulting the president. And equally so, we saw Rutendo Matinyarara trying to defend himself about this, and several officials of ZANU-PF, including youth leaders, have spoken against this. And there's been a viral video on social media, but unfortunately we could not hear clearly the conversation between Douglas Mahiya, as well as Douglas Mahiya is the Secretary for War Veterans and also a staunch supporter of the term extension for Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, a war veteran who decided to break the rank with majority of war veterans to support Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. We saw him having a conversation seemingly intense, and in that video we saw Tungwarara also seemingly not happy, but trying to present a facial expression of someone who is cool, calm, and collected. What was possibly happening? Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. I have said it long and I will still repeat it, that amongst the Zwikanandas, don't ever think they are united. The only glue that keeps them apart, together, is none other than Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. The interest of Zwikanandas is to loot Zimbabwe, nothing more or nothing less than that. It is to loot the resources of the people of Zimbabwe. Now, at the moment, the topical issue, Barakashi as well as some of the Zwikanandas, they expected that when Rutendo was attacking Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, he shouldn't have been shut his mouth. Exactly the action that was taken by Tungwarara. But now in ZANU-PF understand this. These Zwikanandas understand one trick, all of them, that in ZANU-PF of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, you cannot publicly do anything, especially that involves parceling large amounts of money without first of all being cleared by Mnangagwa. Now, following the revelations of Rutendo Matinyarara, is the bedroom of Mnangagwa happy? Are the sons of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa happy? The answer to that simple question is no, they are not happy. Rutendo seems to know more, and Rutendo seems to have recorded more. He has almost recordings of individuals to prove. Was it the days ago he has been at lockerheads with Nick Mangwana? What happened? He released the files of Nick Mangwana and said and challenged him to continue. So releases more, and Nick Mangwana, seeing that things were not going well for him, he immediately withdrew, fighting against Rutendo Matinyarara, because he feared more beans could be spilled by Rutendo Matinyarara. So now we know that Budawashe Chagure is not happy about Tungwarara giving Rutendo Matinyarara a vehicle, but equally so, Rutendo Tungwarara stands to give out that vehicle. As well as the money, it was not his own initiative. People don't understand this. It was an initiative of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, realizing the damage that has been caused by Budawashe Takurei. If Rutendo Matinyarare was silenced with money, Rutendo could not have done what he did, could not have exposed the family of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa in a manner he did expose it. So the family of Mnangagwa quickly put Tungwarara at the firing line. They wouldn't love to be seen bribing Rutendo. And they did exactly that through Tungwarara. Now people think that Tungwarara just stood up and did his own initiative. No, he was sent. Equally so, those rallies in Mtare, don't ever think that those rallies he was doing them in his own accord, attacking Budawashe Takurei, because the family of Mnangagwa saw Budawashe Takurei running with the idea of seeking to be a president. That is why we hear that he is outside the country receiving medical treatment at the moment. All this because he should also be insensitive to think that Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa would just forgive him over the audios of himself and Themba Mliswa. Themba Mliswa being a paid troll of Budawashe Takurei for the information that is already in the public domain that I have covered extensively. For anyone, if you want to hear it, I have been actually doing it in my previous live broadcast. So, in simple terms, the likes of Douglas Mahiya, these are puppets. He was given a vehicle that he drives by Zwikananda, and the fuel that he continues to use, obviously, it is Zwikananda. So, apologies because of the network that cut off. So, in my view, Douglas Mahiya, seen in that viral video with Tungwarara, I don't a smart conversation, or it was a happy conversation. You could see from the face of Tungwarara that Douglas Mahiya was trying to put him on the corner. These people, they seem not to have learned how Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa operates. And obviously Tungwarara might have been told, don't tell them that it's me who sent them, but go and execute this and do it effectively. That is why at some point the false prophets, when they saw Tungwarara last time in those Mutare rallies, some they began to prophesy. A ZANU-PF special advisor would be fired, failing to read politics. I could have done a better job. That man is sent by Mnangagwa. He's an advisor of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa. He advises him, definitely. And Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa uses him also to fight his battles. And he has proven to be a useful person to Mnangagwa. Why? Of course he loves money, of course he loots, of course he's a Chikananda, but to Mnangagwa is useful. Why? Because he is not interested in presidency like Budawashe Takurei. Budawashe Takurei sees himself as the successor. He has bribed the Central Committee, he has bribed the Politburo, he has bribed top officials of ZANU-PF. Mahiya acting in such a manner, it is because of the bribes. The car that he drives, the fuel that is poured on that car, most probably the lunch, the breakfast and the supper that is actually bought for his married to a very, very young wife, most probably maybe it's a requiring more money for the upkeep. So the tap from Zwikanandas has to keep on flowing money so that he sustains this fake lifestyle that has been given to him by Zwikanandas. So he will try to take as much as possible to Budawashe Takurei so that the tap of money keeps on flowing. So I'm sure Tungwarara was put on the corner at the National Heroes Acre, being questioned about giving Rutendo that money. And you know, when they argue, they don't know that it's Mnangagwa who sent him. How could you give someone insulting the president the money? How could you do that? And some poor Barakashis shame, realizing that, being pushed by Budawashe Chakure, they rejected the 10 million of Tungwarara. Don't ever think they rejected it. They were offered more by the other faction of Zukananda so that they continue doing the job that they are doing. But they are reckless, not knowing that Tungwarara is sent by the big man himself. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Peace out. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast.